Okay, Master of Seals.
An ancient-looking... Is this the same? No, it's a different woman. She's not got a hand on someone's shoulder.
No, but it's similar artwork.
Yes, it's almost exactly the same artwork.
Apart from
An
that.
ancient-looking woman in a voluminous robe peers at you critically through her ocular lenses while you descend into the bowels of her bureaucratic domain. Another noble bypassing the queue under the pretext of just wanted to ask. All you highborn ever want is just to ask. But what about protocol? That's what I'm asking. Who's gonna follow protocol? Jay glances at you and whispers. What, so I paid off a few clerks to let us skip the queue, Shireen? Your time is more important to me than any little formalities.
Oh, Jay.
Very well, don't just stand there, you're here now. Or do you think the Master of Seals has nothing better to do than receive unexpected visitors? The old woman beckons over a servo skull floating nearby. Begin entry, current hour, current turn, current cycle, 41st millennium.
Perfect.
The metal manipulators immediately begin feverishly clucking, taking dictation.
Perfect. Master of Seals. Is that too many?
Prefect.
Prefect. Master of Seals. Is that not too many titles for one official?
It is proportionate to my duties, your lordship. While I am involved with the Administratum's archiving cogitators, I proudly bear the title... Oh wait, this is the same woman!
It is.
I proudly bear the title of Master of Seals. In all other circumstances, I am a mere prefect. This distinction allows me to organize my work in due fashion, and as you surely understand, clarity and order are critical components of the sacred acts of maintaining and managing records.
What is this place?
The Master of Seals raises her eyebrows in surprise. You are in the very heart of the palace of the Adeptus Administratum. Day and night, hundreds of thousands of prefects, ordinates, scribes, servants, and servitors carry out their duties to the humanity and the von Valancius dynasty here, never setting foot outside its boundaries for decades at a time. But knowledge comes through comparison. There are entire worlds belonging to the Administratum, so this palace is the humble cog in the blessed machine of the Imperium.
Can you please tell me about yourself?
I am the law.
I am the law!
I think you'll find that's the Adeptus Arbitus.
Yes. If anything.
And I oversee order in this section of the Cronus Expanse, as well as on the worlds of the von Valancius Protectorate. In accordance with ancient covenants made with your ancestors, I hold the power to grant petitioners what they seek and to punish criminals for failing to carry out the Imperium's will.
Okay.
Jay continues in a whisper. She's ancient enough herself. Look at her. She's a bona fide living mummy.
Jay, tell me about the work of the Adeptus Administratum.
The Master of Seals tucks in displeasure. One would think the Protector's heir has no care for his tongue, if he is so willing to wag it to the point of blistering. However, I, despised servant of the Emperor that I am, do not possess the gift of unallocated time. Let us proceed to the matter of your application.
Damn, my companion wishes to attain a...
Mercatum tabula officiale.
That one.
Officiale. The Master of Seals peers over her ocular lenses at Jay in disbelief, then looks at you. I take it you are her sponsor? In that case, you must submit a written application in conformity with template #404.01, as well as written permission for the proceeding and notarization of the personal data of your most sacred personage. Without it, I cannot issue Mistress Hyderi. Mistress Hyderi, the form for collecting the seals required to obtain the Mercatum Tabula Officiale, the certificate of an official trade representative.
Damn, bureaucratic work.
At these words, the saccharine smile drops from Jay's face. Seals? What seals? We will discuss that when Ignatius von Valancius has prepared the primary documentation.
Oh, fun times.
Abelard lets out a stoic sigh and rolls his eyes. You get the feeling that this is not his first personal interaction with the administratum bureaucracy, nor is it his second.
I'm
You do it?
just going to do the form.
Go on, do it. The perfectly sharpened quill scratches pleasantly on the parchment, but for the first few minutes, the obfuscatory phrasing, footnotes, amendments, you are forced to write out the same details over and over about you, the Protectorate, Theodora von Valancius, J, and then also every living person who bears your family name. If you did not know all the required information, you must complete supplementary forms.
Oh, damn, that is bureaucracy to the extreme.
An hour!
An hour!
The Master of Seals nods in approval and stows the scroll into a tube labelled with your name. Next is the consent form for the processing and notarization of the personal data of your most sacred personage.
Oh, give your written consent on the presented form. This is going to take a while, isn't it?
Yeah. The scroll is whipped away into another tube by the Master of Seals. Protocol executed, application received, processed, approved. The servo scroll scribe taps out each word after its mistress's pronouncement.
Cool.
I think this is not the same woman, it's just her sister or something.
Something like that.
Come on, esteemed Damar. What's that you were saying about seals?
Here we go.
The old woman unhurriedly holds out a printed scroll to Jay. Here is your document, Mistress Hyderi. Unfortunately, it does not yet have legal force. I can certify it as a sacred Mercatum Tabula Officiale once it has received 2 seals of approval. They are easy to obtain. In the Imperium Court Administratum servitors have been handling such tasks for over 50 years. There is one such servitor here on Dargonus in the Rogue Trader's Palace. The second is duty-bound to keep the seal in the Telecos Epsilon system.
Why can the seals not be fitted here?
According to Amendment 3-C/8, implemented by Prefectus Estinia II of Dargonus, one of the seals must be kept in the palace of the ruler of the Von Valancius Protectorate, remaining as a symbol of the unbreakable link between the sacred warrant and the Adeptus Administratum.
Oh my word.
Referring to the palace, I believe.
Yeah.
Planet, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The second seal, the ocular lenses perched on her nose click as she rifles through mouldering scrolls with her wrinkled fingers, is held in the Telecos Epsilon system in accordance with Decree OL-008/ZN. Unfortunately, after a fire 200 years ago, all that remains of the original decree is an addendum certified by an unknown adept with the initials AA. No instructions repealing this decree were ever received from Holy Terror, therefore the seals remain where it ought to be.
Damn.
There was a time during my earlier years of service where I performed the duties of a secretary in charge of logistics reports at a local administratum office. Your words, Master of Seals, bring back memories of which I am not the least bit fond.
My word.
Your servitors have placed 2 seals of approval. The goal is clear.
Yep.
The Master of Seals nods with satisfaction. Please do return once you have prepared the documents.
End that dialogue. Damn.
Oh God.
I do not like dealing with at all.
Venture forth.
Right, so that's it for now until we get those 2 seals.
Yep.
Mundus Valancius. You know that? Yep, but that's the only way I can go. We need to go back to the palace, then back up, then back down, then back up, then back down.
I mean, we can, when we're on our way to Picos Epsilos, we can go to a footfall. Just while we're at it.
Palace.
The palace, I guess?
Yeah, find the seal down there.
Yeah.
We'll keep the guys, because there's going to be no combat here.
I'm choosing to believe that instead of oh, we actually have to go into the actual like throne room part of the palace as well.
Instead of
Should have said that. I choose to believe that what we're doing is instead of going directly back to our ship, what we're doing is like suborbital hops.
yeah, because of how the distance between the places. It's like it's like, oh look, there's our ship.
Yeah, we know that Imperial shuttles are capable of spaceflight.
Mm-hmm.
So a suborbital hop should be just no issue for them.
Exactly. I suppose that's one thing about this game that they could have improved was, you know, doing the whole like.
Oh yeah, there's Copper Tongue. Jay's up next to them.
Where is she on the map?
If you press M, it shows where all your companions are.
There's Abelard, Glato, Cassia. Oh yeah.
You see that like bundle of people?
Yep. Got him. Got him. Hope if I press the right button. There we go.
Jay and her little bundle of servo skulls. Mistress Hyderi, my patience is not easily exhausted. Mistress Hyderi, my patience is not easily exhausted, but
Something.
I can see the family resemblance with Abelard now. You cannot see farther than your own nose, dear Clementia. Let the rogue trader disguise. Your lordship, I apologize. Your lordship, I apologize for this ugly scene, but I must ask that you rein in Mistress Hyderi and put a stop to her inflammatory actions before.
Oh, what inflammatory actions are we talking about?
As the Exalted One is my witness, Shireen, I've tried everything I could to spare you the unnecessary headache over them. Oh wait, why is she speaking with a Welsh accent?
I don't know.
The unnecessary headache over the seals for the Mercutum Tabula Officiale. I even showed this aid with a temper worse than a sandstorm, the certificate with your signature, but your Chancellor merely kept batting me away with her flail of baseless denials. I suspect that the reason for this has nothing to do with my humble personage.
Okay, of course, Jay.
Clementia purses her lips and glowers at Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! This isn't about me after all. Jay narrows her eyes as she peers into Clementia's face until the latter finally looks away. I see. Well, Chancellor, will you tell us yourself, or should I help you?
Whatever is the matter, Mistress Viserion?
I'm afraid that my words may anger your lordship. Clementia lowers her head in shame as if offering it up to be removed from her shoulders. The seal you are looking for was lost over a quarter century ago. Her ladyship, Theodora von Valantis, ordered a new one to be delivered from the Imperium. But, as you well know, we are a long way away from Holy Terra. And with warp storms ravaging the Cronus expanse, not to mention the Cicatrix Maledictum, we have been unable to receive a replacement to this day.
Of course. Give Clemens the seal with the Winterscale coat of arms. Could this be the one in question by any chance?
This is, without a doubt, the administration seal from but why is it the original and not a copy? I think I understand. Well, the laws of the Imperium do not prohibit heirs of other houses from using the seal in times of need. I will order to have servants of the machine cult create a duplicate so as to avoid such embarrassing predicaments in the future.
Just leave. Just leave. Just leave.
I'm always at your service.
I could just see Ignis getting his hand, putting it on his forehead, and just gently massaging it, going. Can't you?
Oh my god. Okay, what Jhon work is there? Let's have a look. Leashing the Void. You need 4 Promethium for the Department to Munitorum, because of course they do. The factory world of Gensark has incurred the wrath of the Omnissiah and has been struck by a major technological disaster.
Oh.
The machine spirits have gone to sleep inside the twisted industrial metalwork and damaged cogitators. The Forge Master needs a supply of materials and is offering skillful technomats in exchange.
Ooh.
Feast for the Soul. Which is via this Jhon work contracts. 4 provisions in exchange for +1 complacency for all profit factor of all planets goes up by 10%.
But isn't complacency...
Projects in the colony goes down by 10%.
I was just about to say, isn't complacency bad?
It's not bad. It's just it's got its ups and its downs. Kalagos Winterscales has found out the secret of gas factorums has been stolen from him. However, he is willing to leave that unfortunate incident in the past, offering the prospect of much greater gains. He is now captivated by the idea of seizing House Corder's Nephium rings on the frozen world of Lucian's breath. For Kalagos himself, it would appear, the profit is merely a side benefit of the opportunity to massacre large numbers of House Corder's servants in planetary battles. He is offering to pay with the aforementioned priceless flammable liquid in exchange for the fighting force he is desperately lacking. We would lose 4 people but gain 5 Promethium and 5 chemicals.
We'll do that because we need the Promethium fund something else, don't we?
Okay, so we're doing the trade? Okay. We've done that. We can now do Leashing the Void, which will put +1 security to all of our planets.
Which is a good thing.
Which is the ability for a planet to cope with negative events on its own.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Omnissiah's Anger, we can trade 4 plasteel and get 5 people.
Yep. And some mechanical mechanisms. Complete that contract.
So complete that contract. Unquenchable Greed. The rogue trader has been contacted by a high-ranking administratum official who previously helped with reclaiming a relic of Saint Cognatius from House Corder. He enjoyed the generous bribes and would like some more. In exchange for the riches requested, he promises that an error will creep into the administratum's calculations, so that all provisions from the agri-world of Mercus Alpha will be shipped to Dargonus instead of the Navy's orbital fortress of Dragonis 2.
No.
It cost us 2 profit factor.
Not at the moment.
The hive world of Phalanx seeks to undermine the influence of the subsector's capital planet. The governor's agents seek rare and valuable minerals that will help Phalanx's industry to grow and prosper.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Times 5 chemicals and times 5 people.
Yeah.
And that'll take our adamant down by 4. And of course we can do 4 provisions for the complacency one, which will increase the profit factor produced by the colony, but reduce the speed of the projects.
Okay.
It's for all colonies. So it's up to you, because we can probably do all of them realistically, but it's up to you.
We'll leave Feast for Soul at the moment as well.
Okay, so we're going to leave Unquenchable Greed and Feast for the Soul
at the present moment in time, and we're going to return to the Void Ship Bridge because we've got some stuff. Do I need to get the Go Missile on you?
I am the Go Missile.
There we go.
Anyway.
Right.
Let's turn on this computer.
Which is in my quarters, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh no, it's the
Right
other one. That one.
Right ahead of you.
Come on. Turn it on.
In my quarters. Nope. Right ahead of you.
Hand the Dargonus.
Yep.
Sorry.
Access the data from Dargonus.
Access the data!
With reverent trepidation, the tech priest accepts the device from your hand and places it inside one of the devices, all the while honoring the machine with modulating binaric prayer. The turbines within the cogitator stir into motion, and the vid screens light up. Input: pack.comp, nom_os stab true, stat.check, init, nom_os UNP, epitaph, status initiated, dat.reg, bracket 0924558847, bracket.
Cool. Continue. On with the computer stuff.
The tech priest extracts the data slate from the cogitator and gives it to you. The machine spirit has revealed the contents of the encrypted data, and I hereby pass it to you. This is where I reached the limit of my authorization, but you now have the option to review the decrypted data personally. You got the personal notes of Theodora von Valancius.
Nice. Yeah, let's have a look at them. Personal notes of Theodora von Valancius. There it is. Info. Data deleted. Data deleted. Entry damaged.
Good trader like a lackey. It is humiliating and disparaging to put up with the part of an errand servant to an imperious madman, vested with even greater power than that of any rogue trader. Alas, when one side of the scales hold my pride, and the other the fate of the von Valancius protectorate to my entire bloodline, choice becomes a futile illusion. It would be far too naive of me not to prepare for the worst. Epitaph will decide the future of the Expanse as a whole, but I have some time at my disposal until then. Heirs with the von Valancius blood in them will soon be located and brought to me. I cannot afford to delay with the choice of my successor any longer.
Okay.
So she's talking about Heinrich's boss.
The
Inquisitor.
Yeah, because they obviously have a lot more power than a rogue trader.
Oh, Coppertongue is the name of Jay's servo skulls. Speaking of which, let's you should equip the servo skull with something.
Alice module.
An analytics module. Whenever the ability extrapolated through the servo skull swarm is okay. Fair enough.
I mean, I think that's all they can have. I know.
Two others.
The servo skull gains plus 10 fellowship and intensity.
Area attacks. Whenever it is hit by a melee attack, it immediately deals 3 times the Overseer's heretical rank mental damage to the attacker, so that's
0.
I'm going to put that just in the cargo.
Servo skull gains plus 10 fellowship and intelligence, suffers no damage from area attacks. Yeah, and what was this one I gave them?
An analytics module. I'm going to quickly check to see what Jay Hyderi's
Dogmatic.
if she has dogmatic. Yeah.
So that's probably the best one at the moment.
She has Iconoclast 2. She doesn't actually have any dogmatic.
Okay, so that's useless as well. So the only one really...
Useless. It's still doing some good stuff. I mean, adherent. Once the service skull extrapolates... Honestly, actually, no. You're pretty much right. Beyond logic is better.
Yeah. There you go. That's now equipped to those server skullsies. Hello, doggo. You're a good doggo. Yes, you are. Who's a good doggo?
Doggo Glato. Who's a good Glato?
Right.
We've got Dominion and...
We got Dominion and what?
If the Cybermastiff is adjacent to an enemy at the end of the Overseer's turn, the Overseer gains +1 resolve until the end of combat. Or just plus 75. The one that I've got for him, I think, is actually the best, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, no, this is the best.
Cool. Let's go.
Anything with heretical in is really not worth it for a lot of these guys.
Yeah, there's not a lot of heretical people in our retinue.
There was one heretical character in our retinue and you killed her.
I mean, she literally invited demons onto the bridge. What do you expect was going to happen? You know? It was going to be that or nothing else. It's like...
That or nothing else there.
You know, in accordance with the God Emperor's will.
You just domed her like nothing.
Hey,
You should probably do that thing where we find roots again.
I understand better than anyone that how dangerous it can be as a psycho to,
Okay,
you know.
so there is Lost in the Void. Let me quickly the spoils of prudence. The curiosity merchant went to a tech priest. No, that's not the one. Unknown mechanism. That's not the one.
Damn, we got a lot of stuff.
We've got so much stuff. Trade protectorate completed a development. Well, that's going to be an all game type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Man's Chest in the Tenebrous Aquay system. Classified information. We need to go to Carver Gamma for that one. Inspect the fuel lever on the Void Ship's bridge.
The fuel lever? Okay.
I was just trying to see like what's close so that we can do that first. And
I
then
mean,
discovered that, and that's pretty damn close.
it is good home first. We're on the damn ship! Right, fuel lever, fuel lever. Fuel lever.
I guess we're just gonna run around with tab held down.
Yeah. Fuel level, fuel level.
Fuel lever.
Helmsman. Ah! Here we go.
Ah, here we go.
Ravner, it has come to my attention that the fuel lever on the bridge may be defective. Can you not be trusted to carry your duties without my personal oversight?
The officer's furrowed eyebrows draw even closer together. He speaks slowly, carefully picking his words. I most definitely can, Lord Captain. The technomats will inspect the equipment immediately. We will also deal with those in charge without delay.
Good.
Lord Captain.
Okay.
We've not had an update, so we're still going to have to find this lever. Maybe towards the back of the ship?
UVE, your lordship, Agatha, bridge officer, bridge officer.
Oh yeah, probably towards the back of the ship.
Is there a cogitator up here? Not that cogitator. Having a look around, trying to find this fuel lever. I'm going. That's the Factorum. That's the Techromat. That's Jehadari. Ah, there it is.
There's a control panel down here.
Let's go and see what that is about. If that's anything to do with the fuel thingy. Ah, yes it is.
Analysis in process. Result, no failures detected. System operational.
Really, that looks like it's malfunctioning to me. That's a lot of smoke. That's going to explode, isn't it?
Possibly. But you know, if the fuel system explodes, you've got bigger problems.
Yeah. Okay, still no update.
And some more, maybe the other side.
Holding tab while running around.
Just a navigator?
And Ulit.
Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a random navigator. Oh, it's Navigator Cassini! He actually stays on the ship. That's cool.
That is cool. Okay. Let's go back to the Master of Helms. See if that's updated anything. No.
I guess it. I don't know. It was just, it popped up in the quest. Is it still there? Critical tasks. The ship's Vox system is in need of thorough calibration. Meet with the Vox Master on the bridge to discuss the matter.
Right, that's where we are now.
Lord Captain,
My personal log states that the ship's Vox system is malfunctioning. Can you explain?
Lord Captain, the Vox Master is caught off guard by your question. It takes her a moment to find her words. The Vox system is functioning as expected, and no communication problems have been reported by any of the crew. Please allow me to check the system's calibration settings in your presence to alleviate any concerns you might have about its performance.
Okay.
The Voxmaster's thin fingers dart between hundreds of wires and cables on the control panel. Flipping switches and turning dials, she issues commands and methodically checks the lines of communication with the crew on every deck. At last, accompanied by the sound of static, the crackling of the Vox, and the flickering of signaling lights, the dance of her hands concludes.
Okay.
All finished, Lord Captain. No issues detected. The system is working as expected.
Thank you.
Studies your face as she awaits your response.
Thank you for your service.
Lord Captain, she offers an unusually deep bow, likely using it to mask her confusion.
Okay. Anything else?
To tell you what happens next?
Yeah.
The Forgotten Twin system is of particular interest.
Hmm?
We're going to Forgotten Twins next, I guess, if you want to continue on this line.
Where's the Forgotten Twins?
It's a system.
Okay.
So I guess we just go back to the map?
Yeah. Service is,
where's the Forgotten Twins, then?
Forgotten Twins is all the way down here.
It's all the way at the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. We've been there already.
Damn. Okay. Chart the course. Deadly. God, that's so far away.
The Forgotten Twins?
Yeah. Unsafe.
Oh, directly to Forgotten Twins.
Yeah.
Oh, do you maybe want to instead go doing a route, like go to Mundus Nullius and then just like take a route we already know?
Look at all these routes which are unsafe, like to the 100 Dreams Crossroads and all that kind of...
Pillars, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can always just do this.
Yeah, we need to go to Janus to do the Jesus, that was expensive.
Zoop!
Oh, there was a plantoid with plasteel on it as well.
Mm.
Yeah, let's go into Forgotten Twins, I guess.
Yeah, find out
why we're here.
Well, yeah, what's going on with this weird quest that we've just suddenly got.
Coordinates from the ship's log lead to an unremarkable star system. The Augur crew reports that the arrays cannot register anything worthy of the Lord Captain's attention. Was this log just somebody's idea of a joke? We just spent so much of a really important resource to get here.
If somebody has decided to mock the Rogue Trader, they're playing a dangerous game.
Let's quickly check the planet. It's only 2 plasteel, it's fine.
It's nothing crazy.
We're gonna need more plasteel, but preferably at like a bigger, larger.
Already explored. Okay.
Yeah, we've been here before.
This is so weird.
So weird.
This is a...
We could go to back to Footfall, I guess.
Yeah. Right, Footfall is...
Furibundus.
Free to chart a course directly.
Yeah, no, we can just go to Langren's belt and the Silence of...
Yeah, and back down that way, because we need to go into...
yeah, we need to go to get the seal from Janus anyway.
Yeah, so up to Langren's belt. And then across to Silence of
Mercer Grit.
Oh!
Permission to report. Your proctor has arrested my voidsman and is demanding his execution. A repeat offender, he says. Please do something, Lord Captain.
Bring me the tame man immediately. I'll personally interrogate him.
Who is this voidsman?
Who's this voidsman?
He's one of mine. Not as big of an idiot as the rest of the idlers. He understands the control systems. He can make sensor readouts. Him, a repeat offender.
Let's have a chat, shall we? Tell me what's happening. Inform me of the issues.
I am the law.
Literally.
Lord Catton, I beg you to look into this outrage. This cyber horror nearly chewed up my assistants.
Num num num.
And one of them's been left without 2 of his fingers. Instead of calming his beast, the Arbiter attacked my crewman.
Here we go.
Solomon waits for the end of the Master Helmsman's words and coolly turns to you. His crewman is a wanted man, rogue trader. He is accused of subverting sacred tithe shipments, smuggling, kidnapping the Imperium subjects and bribing officials. Were we not on your flagship, I would have executed the heretic on the spot. But here, you're the authority, and you are the court.
Okay. Why are you so certain this is the man you're seeking?
Because I was personally involved in tracking down and purging the shadows of the Abyss crime syndicate, to which the perpetrator belongs. The case was in Calaxis, on the world of Helvetica Prime. But for the arbitrators, time and distance do not mitigate guilt.
Okay, okay.
The man before you is captain of a smuggling ship owned by the syndicate. Check the heretic's left arm. Every syndicate member has a distinctive implant by which they recognized each other. It was that implant signature that Gleator picked up during his patrols.
Okay. So that we'll still go with number 1 so we can get a bit more information about the other guy.
The bastard tried to run when he saw me. His fellow crew members hesitated and didn't make way for me. There were no time to find out if they were abetting the perpetrator or just panicking. So I had to use Gleator for suppression purposes.
Makes sense. How did the criminal from Calaxis find a way onto my ship?
He was among the servants sent to you by Governor Medina.
Of course he was. Of course he was. Did you know about this, Revenar? Reaver?
If I went sticking my beak into the past of every one of the hundreds of people in the crew, I wouldn't have time to steer your ship. All I knew is that when everything went to grok shit on Rykad Minoris, this one oversaw the work at the docks so that the fools didn't trample each other to death in their panic. And later he ran into a friend at the port on football, and they found us some parts within a day. He even got arms growing out of the right places. He might just make it to Junior Helmsman if he keeps it up.
Accused, do you have anything to say?
The long-haired voidsman flinches when you address him. Your lordship, the governor of Helvetica Prime was a scumbag who abhorred the light of the God Emperor. The things he did to the people under him. We only survived by stealing from him, or else we'd ended up in a corpse pit, like 1 in 4 did after a distribution station accident. But once I got out of there, that was it. I was out of that business for good, and when I found myself in your service, I realized it was a gift of fate, and I'd be a fool if I didn't repay such good fortune with my wholehearted toil.
Okay, made my decision.
I await your orders, rogue trader.
Breathe.
The Master Helmsman shoots a look of naked dislike at Solomon. Okay, so if we get the first option, we get capable hands.
Yeah.
Repairing the void ship requires 15% less scrap. When every professional counts, does it matter how exactly they obtain their skills? The rogue trader does not shun people with murky past, thus earning him the respect of Ravor's motley crew. Or we can just gain a profit factor by having him be given to the factotum. It's up to you. And of course, the last one is him dead.
Yeah. Ravener, this talented voiceman is your responsibility. Should he commit any misdeeds henceforth, you have to answer for them.
Yes, Lord Catton.
Capable hands.
Fury has gained capable hands.
Much more thing.
Then the case is closed. With your permission, I will return to my duties.
Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, like, Solomon doesn't begrudge us. Like, we are the court on the ship, so he's technically all that's happened is that he's done his job.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor is having an well, the one in the trench coat.
To Janus, because we need to go back there. Oh my God!
Lord
More.
Captain,
Oh, oh, shoot!
Oh, I'm sorry, we just failed a quest.
How?
Lord Captain, urgent report. We have received an astropathic message from Regent Aronto Orselio. The navigators are concerned about the fate of Cassia, who disappeared from Urak 5. The Regent is requesting an update on her current status, and he has also inquired at the possibility of a personal meeting to negotiate and arrange the return of the Lady Navigator to her house.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
The psycho-emotional coding of the message betrays acute concern, but it also contains something the astropaths have failed to put into words. If you excuse my forthrightness, I feel it is necessary to tell House Orselio the truth. Otherwise, a conflict with the Navis Nobilite is possible, which, given the current state of the Cronus expanse, will only play into the hands of the enemies of the Imperium. How did you learn?
Yeah, how did they learn about it?
I wish I knew, Lord Captain. It is troubling indeed. Perhaps we have a spy on board, or Regent Toronto is bluffing. In either case, I believe we should respond. Navigators are extremely powerful and useful allies to have. Guess the first one is the truth.
Yeah, we'll have to do that one.
I'll see to it, Lord Captain. The astropaths will transmit your consent. Representatives of House Orselio will be waiting for you on the capital of world Dargonus. Receiving members of the Novice Nobilite is always a delicate matter. Please make sure to discuss the details of this meeting with your Chancellor upon arrival.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
That night, the Lord Captain and some of his crew were awakened by beautiful music.
Oh no.
The sound seemed to caress their very minds, until they realized that the source was with their own bodies. While their teeth were chattering out a staccato, their tendons were being plucked like strings by unseen hands, and invisible breaths flowed through their bones, turning them into mournful flutes. The illusion ended, but for a long time afterwards, every movement made their hearts stutter in fear. Was the orchestra about to strike up once more?
The Imperium released us from its grip this time. I didn't even know we had a thing with the
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly see what that was about.
Because that doesn't seem good. That failed thing. It's like, what? Huh?
Once we're in the system, don't do anything so I can actually see what that was about.
Yeah.
All of the edges failed. Stranger among her own. Oh, the Lady Navigator is at odds with the crew, which is causing serious problems on the ship. The Voxmaster has asked the rogue trader to speak to Cassia to remedy the situation.
I didn't.
You didn't get around to that.
No. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? Right, Janus.
Find the seal on Janus. Your Lordship, there are alarming reports coming from Janus. A number of strange mutations have been spotted among the population in remote agri-complexes. Aside from the obvious disfigurement and the subsequent estrangement, these mutants, also called wretches by the rest of the colonists, are coming together to practice a primitive form of religion involving the worship of the land. While they display no disobedience or hostility, their very existence is concerning.
Uh-huh.
The members of the Magos biologists who tasked with healing Janus have found the mutation to be missing from the catalogue and recommend studying and eradicating it immediately afterwards.
Okay.
The Janus nobility humbly awaits your decision.
What do we know about these wretches?
Their mutations cause the loss of skin pigment and the shedding of hair. Some have started developing a translucent third eyelid similar to that of reptiles. Others have succumbed to progressive atrophy of the larynx, causing the loss of human speech. At the same time, their tendons become denser and more elastic, providing increased endurance and load resistance.
Okay.
These wretches are commonly ostracized due to their grotesque appearance. There haven't been too many cases of mob justice just yet, but they will become commonplace after the mutations' deformities become more obvious. The wretches tend to form groups with similarly afflicted people. Their average level of intelligence is low. They all belong to the labor caste and communicate amongst themselves using a primitive vernacular of their own invention.
Of course they do.
As for their barbaric religion, they are defying both the soil and Janus itself. Deifying, rather. To them, working in an agri-complex is a form of worship, which has had a positive impact on productivity.
Okay. Security +1, Heart of the Nameless. Complacency -1.
If you have Iconoclast Adherent, it increases all skills by 10. But it is a heretic trophy.
What, the Heart of the Nameless?
Yeah. Let them atone for their flaws with labor, but you lose security.
Take the...
You gain security but lose efficiency. If you you get secrets of but you personally will also gain +10 Medicaid.
The secrets of the mutated flesh. And the other one's just security. Yeah, let's have a listen to them.
I saw your agent's Pix recordings. The signs these Monkai leave behind, their idols, and I cannot deny a connection. They're a pathetic and extremely abstract one to the symbols of my people. Their guttural prayers echo the sounds of the children of Assyrian's speech. The probability of them having come into close contact with our civilization is non-existent, yet they are still somehow connected. Protect these people, resettle them to distant abodes where they will not be harmed for their peculiarities, and keep watch. Someday the truth may be revealed.
Okay.
The blessed sanction of the Imperium does not grace these mutants, but it does not declare their existence anathema. Should we sentence them without further study? There are mutants whose existence is fully sanctioned, such as Ogryns, Atlings, Pariahs, Pelagar, Felinids, and Troth. I love Felinids.
Felinids, yeah.
Cat girls.
Canonical cat girls.
Our library had many treatises on the genitor's craft, and I could impart some of that knowledge to your servants. Purely theoretical, of course.
Of course, Cassia.
This mutation has not been properly studied and is missing from the catalogue. I am not registering a basis for delaying the commencement of immediate genetic purification. I recommend launching a thorough investigation into the genetic makeup of this forbidden strain.
Heart of the Nameless plus security.
Okay, so you get Heart of the Nameless and +1 security.
Without any minuses.
Heart of the Nameless, and you lose some complacency. Take a number of the wretches for study and let the others work. You get Secret of Mutated Flesh and gain +1 efficiency but -1 security.
We need security.
Then there is, of course, the opposite, which is destroy them. Then, of course, you can hunt them down to the last man. I think the only one without any big, any big
negatives.
Is the first one.
Yeah, we settle. Yeah. Where the clouds will not tear apart, we will study them.
I feel these Monkai have been touched by something wondrous.
Okay.
And now you've got Heart of the Nameless. The mutants were resettled to distant agri-complex where their unorthodox appearance will not put them in danger of being massacred by the serfs.
Yep.
The mutants were put under surveillance. One of the watchmen spotted a mysterious relic in the hands of a group of wretches that turned out to be an item of Xeno origin. It is unlikely the mutants understood the nature of the object they worshipped.
Okay.
Which I've got to imagine is
the heart.
The other thing. So we completed a Sophocracy.
More security and efficiency, always good.
Next rank. Okay.
Let's have a look.
Okay. So it might be worth holding off on this.
Yeah, because there's a few that's locked. Like the reaping.
We don't reach the requirements for a lot of them. The science of virtue, we need a greater reputation with the Drusians, the Rose of Zamakand. We need a greater reputation with the Chasmbilica mission, the Capella biologists. We require a greater reputation with the Explorators, the Dark Sages. We need more Chasmbilica stuff. The Reapings. The project must be completed in the Protectorate Giants.
Oof.
Giants.
Just ignite giants. Okay.
And the Secrets of the Winter Scales. We need a much better relationship with the Followers of the Void, and as well as a greater than 25 profit factor.
Damn, security's gone. The security's gone way up. Alright, Governor Valancius Estate. Just going down there for a quick look, but just in case.
I guess Essayan is not the worst. Essayan's not the worst person you could have gotten it from. It very well could have been Kane.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
You do have adherence. Yeah, that's a +10 to all skills. Yeah, that boosts all of your skills up quite nicely, actually.
Now, who do we need to talk to?
Well, it's an Adeptus Administratum issue, so...
I'm guessing this guy. I love this guy so much.
Your favorite NPC. Attilas Quint nervously tugs at the hem of his dusty cloak and bows respectfully. Your lordship, the subjects of Janus, that's his voice, and the subjects of Janus welcome you. What cares have brought you to a humble world on this occasion?
I require a seal to certify a office for Felix Xiao.
Mercatatum tabula officiale. The secretary nods energetically. Of course, it would be an honor to assist the rogue trader. Wait but a few moments. Your lordship, and your humble servant will have your seal ready.
Thank you.
Jay's expression is pensive as she twists a lock of hair around her metal finger. Interesting, Sharif. I assumed we would be dealing with servitors, but no, some places in your domain still have this work being performed by people of flesh and blood.
Looks like it.
I beg your pardon. This about servitors. I have faithfully performed all my sacred duties to both the Imperium and the Administratum all my life, and guarding the seals is a part of that. And after half a century, not a single seal damaged. I keep them in a special case, and I oil the handles every month, as the rules stipulate. I do like oiling the handles.
Okay, quiet down, Quint, before we have to heretic you.
I like the feeling of the spoon on my salad fingers.
Oh my god. Emperor.
That's where the voice is. Don't tell me I'm wrong.
It is. That's where the voice is.
Jay shrugs. I am merely repeating the words of the Master of Seals on Darguna.
Yep, she is.
That's assigned to the Von Valancius planets. Oh, around 10 years ago now. You left!
I didn't leave. I didn't leave you. I didn't leave you. I didn't! It went... Bro.
After 70 years of service, and not a single directive, not from Holy Terror or from Dargonus, a complete breakdown in communication. What a farce! What a great insult against all processes! Scarlet patches blossom on the secretary's pale face.
Damn.
But this is easily remedied. If the Administratum requires such a servant, then I will immediately begin preparation.
I won't!
Then I would immediately begin preparations for servitorization. The will of the Lex Imperialis is supreme.
Okay, calm down.
Jay licks her lips. She clearly did not expect this response to her remark. Attilas, I do not think the Exalted One has a particular desire to see you lobotomized and changed into a mindless clanking ghoul just because someone somewhere changed a law.
There's no need for that. Yes, a service can place here, but can it do some, well, granted me a sincere...
Are we doing number 1 iconoclast or number 2 iconoclast?
You serve humanity while remaining as you are. Could a servitor replace a true administrative officer whose passion is about his work? What's the first one? Yes, I serve replaces here, but serve enemy.
One you just get for having iconoclast, the other is a role. So I think the one with a role probably gives you more iconoclast, but there's no way.
Let's go for it. And experience! Woohoo!
Yo! Persuasion test passed. After lots of prevarication, Attilas's hunched figure sags. Of course, you're right. I will continue to serve Janus and the Von Valancius Protectorate as before, and today I will dispatch a request for copies of edicts issued by the Imperium over the last 50 years. Who knows what else we have missed here on Janus?
Of course.
Jay lets out a breath, obviously relieved. That is wonderful, Attilas. Just wonderful. Just don't go poking at your eyes with a long needle. At least until you receive a direct order from your precious administratum.
Now she's just teasing.
Here you are. The secretary proffers the sealed certificate with care. And may the Emperor bless your path.
Has anything changed on Generous since, things have been here?
Without the enemies of humanity on our land, wonderfully, your lordship, the people of Janus are indebted to you for ridding our world of heresy.
Lovely.
The Emperor as my witness, Janus will continue to serve the Von Valancius dynasty, but not in precisely the same way as before.
I appreciate the local species.
Oh yes, the flora of Janus can take your breath away, while the fauna can inadvertently kill you.
I must take my leave.
Janus is always honored to receive your lordship.
And the dialogue. Right.
Run away, get away from this planet.
Save the game, save the game. Where are you?
Did you see that Glato ran over here and started barking at something?
Glato.
Give us a target.
I have no idea what it was.
But he was barking.
I'll check the
His
perimeter.
the dogs were barking. Oh.
Good boy.
Back to the ship.
Back to the ship. Very interesting. I think I've thrown a proper manual save here. Oh, that's the point. How is our latest member of the upper crew rail, Manuel Savet?
Manuel Savet.
Manuel Savet.
That was the name of the bloke that got dragged in front of in front of us by Solomon. He just had a dog bite 2 of his fingers off, but he's alright.
Love it. Love it. Let's go here. Space combat awaits in the system. Ooh.
Do remember to invite me back, yeah?
Yeah. You're back. Oh, yeah. And Manuel save. Co-op. The shit thrasher.
Iconoclast class destroyer.
A destroyer. 2 destroyers. Oh, Oh my!
Oh yes, please put yourself in range of our big guns.
Thank you. And they're in the thing that does dust cloud, which is extra maneuverability and evasion. Oh, okay. Yeah, just park yourself right there. Eat plasma. That ship is still with us. I bet our front laser batteries can target the other one. No, it can't. Okay, you're going to go and give them a broadside. Hi!
Like it up 'em, Captain. They don't like it up 'em.
Oh, they did not like it up 'em.
They don't like it up.
They did not like it up 'em at all. Ah! Ooh! How dare you shoot that big beam at us?
Completely mitigated by our shields.
Yeah, and these are destroyers.
The first place they could have put themselves.
Yeah, we've been dealing with frigates. Destroyers are bigger than frigates. So they're supposed to be, like, stronger, but obviously not.
Obviously not.
Ah,
Disappointed.
very disappointed. Eat a big lance battery. Boom. Are they just in range? No, they're not. If we go to that square on the far right, we might be. Just. Oh, the damage. Turn around to face them. You heading? Nice. Plasma torpedoes all the way around.
I can't. I have to. They've got such a wide turning circle.
There's that destroyer.
Those torpedoes are not going to fire before.
No. No, it's put itself right behind us.
Really annoyingly behind us as well.
Yeah, not within any of our ranges.
We
We're gonna
have
have to
no range on this thing.
just follow them, I suppose, is the thing we need to do, isn't it? Yeah, because we'll be out of... We might be... Going to turn us around. Nice. Boom!
Pulled a sick Yui and blew them out of the sky.
Nice. Oh, we got some unholy amulets from that. And a...
Not any better. Oh wait, it does 4 shots.
Mm,
No, but everything else got is long range.
yeah,
Honestly, I like having that long range.
the
If
range
we
is...
didn't have that long range, we wouldn't have gotten that shit with that broadside.
Exactly. That range is better. Right, Flowstone. What's been going on with you? Foulstone, even.
The stone does not flow, it is foul.
Here we go.
Lord Captain, the world of Foulstone has been upset by conflict between the followers of the Order of Hammer and the refugees from the Winterscale's domain. An argument broke out near the tomb of a renowned holy man, Nicomedes Keith, and the tomb was damaged in the fray. The pilgrims revering Keith's rival, Philopoemenes of Malpi, claim Keith to be a thief who stolen the relics of Saint Cognatius and violated the sacred mystery of his resting place to state his greed. The Order of the Hammer is furious at the heretical statements and the desecration of Keith's burial site.
Who is this Nicomedes and Philippes? What's the issue here?
Saint Nicodemus Keith is a missionary who arrived in the Expanse along with the founder of the Order of the Hammer, offering them valuable guidance for colonizing Foulstone. He converted many worlds to the Imperial Creed, but his most famous feat was his search for the burial site of the legendary preacher Saint Cognatius, who conquered the Expanse thousands of years ago, leaving behind scores of relics. Keith was able to track down some of these relics. The order was named after the power hammer of Saint Cognatius, Piety's charge.
I see.
Philopomenes of Malpi is a priest from Winterscale's realm. He preached in the same time as Nicomedes of Keith, and denounced him for the false veneration of Saint Cognatius. He believed that the Cognatius preached the incomprehensibility of the highest wisdom to the people, and that any attempts to learn it would only lead to heresy. He called the search for Saint Cognatius's long burial site blasphemy and collection of the relics of looting and soliciting. In his opinion, the sacred objects should not be congregated in one place, but should find haven across the many worlds. The relics are power, and their aggregation gives way to pride.
What do my advisors have to say?
For a group that has just arrived in a foreign realm, the Malpians' conduct is insolent at best. Penance should be imposed upon them. We will send them on a pilgrimage to find the relics of Saint Cognatius and to learn the ways of Saint Keith. In this way, they would be of use for returning the lost relics, and the Order of the Hammer will be satisfied with a just verdict.
Okay.
There was a similar theological dispute at the Fifth Ophelian Council, and the conflict between the two cults was resolved in a sacred duel. 20 champions from each side came forward, both sides vowing to accept the victor's teaching if they lost. I propose to invoke the council's edict and settle the dispute in the same way.
Okay.
They believe that their faith is superior. Then let them prove it. Subject them to a severe test of faith. If they do it, they will have proven their steadfastness. Even if the Order of the Hammer does not accept their arguments, it will be easier for them to recognize the newcomer's right to interpret the way of Saint Cognatius, if they prove it with their own blood and pain.
Okay, let's see what we
and now
get.
I will tell you what all the rewards are. So for the first one, you gain +1 security and Saint Cognatius's relic.
Okay.
The second one, you gain +1 complacency and a soul pattern power sword. For the third one, you will gain +1 complacency and lose 1 efficiency.
No.
For the fourth one, you will gain the Malpian Shroud, which whenever the wearer deals damage with a melee attack, they gain +10 temporary wounds.
He doesn't need any more temporary wounds.
This melee attacks deal +0, 2 times the temporary wounds % more damage. The last one, you gain the Malpian Shroud and lose 1 complacency. You don't have any complacency.
So I'm going to go with Hendrix's right, because we'll get
the Saint Cognatius relic. The wielder gains a +5% chance to reduce incoming warp damage by half for each point of deflection.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. It's the only one I really liked.
I don't know if the complacency loss will put it into a minus, though.
I don't want to risk it.
No, then you will lose complacency and just gain the shroud.
Never mind.
You've got the relic now. They will not cause any more trouble. Several thousand refugees have been sent on pilgrimage or penance to search for the relics of Saint Cognatius. Many believe that it was just a way to get rid of these inconvenient.
Which was.
The Order of the Hammer thanked the Lord Captain for his protection and staying true to the agreements between them.
Yep.
Completed Domain of the Hammer, Foulstone, +2 security.
Nice, lot of security. What's next on their list?
Okay, so there are 3 that we can actually do, and a couple of them are barred because we do not have
stuff.
Mainly plasteel.
Yep.
Or reputation Prussians. We're not going to do indulgences for sale anyway.
No.
Because despite the +3 to profit factor, it also gives us +10 heretical.
Which we don't want.
Hallowed Railway. Maybe. We need more plasteel for that. The Cemetery of the Faithful, we need more Pastille for that. And Good Tidings. Guess what we need for that?
Plasteel?
Yeah.
So what have we
The
got?
ones that we can do, Touched by Holiness. It'll cost us 3 profit factor.
Hmm.
Saint Cognatius left behind many treasures that are now coveted by powerful men and women. Rogue trader Incendia Corda possesses the shards of a priceless combi tool bearing the saint's fingerprints. Formally reclaiming the relic via the Adeptus Administratum would be a bureaucratic war requiring influential allies and nothing short of an army of clerks and scribes. But if it is passed into the safekeeping of monks in the Order of the Hammer, it will be a great triumph for the faithful. There is, of course, a large amount of gain of Drusians, and it gets the planet itself will get +2 efficiency,
And we get...
and our Prow Shield sector gains 30%.
Okay, okay.
With the 1,000-faced relic, the monks demand a great work, thousands of faithful with skin entirely covered and scarred in the form of the lines from the scripture of Saint Cognatius. That'll get us a reputation boost with the Drusians, +10 dogmatic, +2 to complacency, and a +2 to efficiency.
Efficiencies.
And then finally, there is the bonfires of the righteous. On Foulstone, the faithful are brimming with fanatical zeal. Their faith commands them to exterminate subhumans, the mutants and the weak of faith in their midst. They must then travel to other worlds of the Protectorate, continue the holy cleansing. Creations of the blasphemous Xenos, traces of heresy, and the tomes of dangerous knowledge abound in the Cronus Expanse. Let the bonfire's flames consume the corruption. You gain +2 to security and a +2 to profit factor, but you cannot then get Good Tidings. You also gain a special flame weapon called Infernical.
Yeah, so what does Good Tidings do?
Good Tidings gives a +2 to profit factor and a +2 to complacency, and gives you a ability or frequency of faith. All allies gain 3 times your dogmatic rank critical hit chance.
Oh, I don't really have much of a dogmatic rank.
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually go with Bonfires of Righteousness. More security, more profit factor, and a new flamer for Argenta.
Execute them. Execute order 66. Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah. Once that is done, we'll be able to do another rank too, I believe. Because look at all of these different rank slots.
Yeah, there's loads of them.
Like, obviously, you can only choose between the 3 rank 1 ones, because that basically decides
who rules
the
planet.
Yeah, who is in charge of planet.
And then there's like all these ones afterwards. So it's like lots of stuff.
Yeah. And it's like, we can't do... because we've done Bonfires of the Righteous, we can't do... what's it called? Because we've done Bonfires of the Righteous, we can't then do a Good Tidings, but there are other ones that we can do.
Yeah, yeah. Out of all of them, Good Tidings just seems like the least. Yeah. Where we pause?
Down south to Foulstone.
Is the
no, I guess what we're doing is we're going to Aberrus, then Soto's Tomb, and then to Foulstone.
Yeah, even though this area is still green for some reason.
Yeah, there's Spoils of Prudence is here.
Yeah, which is.
And of course there's the Magnetic Storm one.
Oh yeah. Right,
the Spoils of Prudence is the Spoils of Prudence. The Curiosity Merchant mentioned Explorator Tech Priest who would System Speculo.
Which is that one there.
Yeah, that one there.
Yoink! We might next door, so we might as well have a look.
Yeah, might as well.
This is Jungle World, perhaps.
It's an Augur's Anomaly. There's an Augur's Anomaly on that world, so yeah, might as well. We're already mining Xenotech from there, I think.
Yeah, we are.
Here we go. Abandoned camp.
Let's go have a look.
The ship's augurs have detected an explorator base set up in the middle of the jungle. Enforcers sent to scout the area have returned and are reporting that the camp is completely deserted, and the only tech priest they encountered was found dead on the edge of a strange abyss that had split the planet's surface. Judging by the notes left behind at the camp, he had pushed all his companions into the abyss, one after another, and remained forever motionless at the brink, waiting for tidings. As the tech priest fell into a deathly trance, his servo skulls guarded him until the end, but could not save their master from dehydration.
The Serviceable Scrum gains 15 Fellowship and Intelligence, plus 21 Dodge percentage, and 2 deflection. A Serviceable Swarm becomes the priority target for enemies within a 4-cell radius. Whenever it's hit, incoming damage is reduced by -3, and its arm is increased by 0. Brackets 5 times Overseer's Ironclad rank.
I assume that he's looking at something. I have no idea.
The stuff. Did you not hear me?
Oh, I saw it. No, I heard you. I just didn't know what you were looking at.
The stuff.
Stuff appeared on the screen. Got it.
No, let's not go down to the surface.
No, I believe I know what this world is.
Yeah, we've been there, haven't we? Have we?
I think so. I'm not sure. Let's get our Cassia and Argenta back.
Yeah. Do you want Argenta or do we want Pascal? Let's get Argenta.
No, Pascal. I didn't know that we were lacking Pascal. We need Pascal. Pascal's our lockpick boy.
There we go. Oh yeah, it's this one with the big
the big pit.
The big pit.
Big pit.
Big pit. The big pit place. The place with the big pit.
The big pit.
The big pit of chaos.
Big pit.
Anyway, that's enough of that.
That's enough of that. We are at 3 hours and 44 minutes to bid.
I know, and this is where we're going to call it for today.